Hi, this is Nicole Lee, and I'd like to help you with some makeup tips on how to fix circles that are under the eyes, dark areas under the eyes, and sometimes people get a little retention of water, and as they get older, those bags show up more and more. First, I would suggest that you put your foundation on before you use a concealer. This is the way I would do it, and I think this tip will help you. After you've done your foundation, what you would do is think of an imaginary triangle that goes down and up and then over. Okay, and that's the area you're going to use the concealer on. And you need to go a shade lighter than your natural skin tone. As you know, dark colors recede and light colors come forward. So we're going to do this trick to camouflage the dark circles under the concealer. Anyway, you know how it is when people have these dark circles, they cast shadows, and it's not always that breasted looking. It happens quite commonly when you're not at your best, and if you're sick or not getting a proper number of hours of sleep at night. Puffiness can also accumulate with the intake of things like salty foods, like French fries, and people tend to oversalt anyway, and that accumulates fluid in our body, and it shows up under the eyes. Sometimes not right away, but you'll notice it usually when you get up in the morning. And speaking of going to sleep at night, getting enough sleep, if you've noticed that you have that extra puffiness, one trick is to add an extra pillow under your head to help drain away some of that fluid away from your eye area. That might make a big difference. The old adage of using a cucumber slice over the eye and resting that is another tip that I might add, along with using an ice pack. Anything ice cold. If you don't have an ice pack, you can take frozen peas and put them on your eyes if you're getting ready to put makeup on and you want to look your best. So that might be one way to combat some of the issues that we go through as ladies with the dark eye coloration, puffiness, and there's quick fixes. I mean, we don't want to have to go through anything permanent unless you have a lot of money and you want to get plastic surgery. I mean, they can do a permanent fix on this, but for most of us that don't want to have a blepharoplasty, okay, there you go. Then use the quick fix. Then use a luminous sort of concealer pen. I think Maybelline has one out that's good called Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer, and that's only $8 at your drugstore. And I would say also, in addition to that, if you have cheekbones that you want to accentuate, I would take some luminous powder, and I've done this many times, and apply it. Let me get the flashlight. Maybe that'll show you better. In this area here, hold that down. That's too big. Anyway, finger probably works better. Right in here, if you apply that luminous powder, if you have anything that's illuminating, that's going to draw the eye up so that it looks like your face has more prominent cheekbones. And I think as far as applying the items that I've been talking about, you can use a Q-tip or a brush, either one. A brush is more commonly used. Makeup artists use these more. But if you don't have a good sized brush that's soft like this, Q-tips can be handy too. They're they're also good for blending eyeshadow. So I hope these tips help you, and you subscribe and ask me questions if you have any. And I hope you all have a great, great weekend. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon with more health, beauty, and more on my channel. Bye now. Take care too.